Alright guys, welcome back to Needle Dexers. This is chapter 3 of Crown Tundra. So, I just horribly failed to catch the Suicune. It's okay. I'm gonna come back many times for Suicune and everyone else. But right now I'm gonna focus on getting through the story first. So, on our way out from the Max Lair, here's the Peony's daughter. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you here for a Dynamax adventure too? Wicked. Guess we're all on the same wavelength. Peonia. I'm Peonia. Nice to properly meet you. What about you? What's your name? I am Eric. Wow, what a perfect name for you. It really suits you. Thanks, my mom chose it. So is my dad on his way here too? I haven't seen him. Has he got turned around and wound up back at the entrance? So is it just me, or is she in a way different mood than earlier? When we first met her, she was really like nasty and negative, and now she's being very welcoming. Okay. Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mudbrake. Things go all right after I left. Sure. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know. Even on holiday, he's no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He kept going on about he'd planned for us to check out local legends on this super intense adventure tour, or adventure as he calls it. But I mean, come on, what girl my age would be caught dead doing some naff thing like that with her dad? Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. The thrill of battling one of those massive towering Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped, hey. You know what? I've just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? Then I bet you could handle taking my place on my old man Aventor. Sounds like great fun, I'm gonna say. Too right it does. It's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. I'm so hyped up about this, it'll be a shame to leave him on his own. So just a quick note, in Isle of Armor, you take someone's place by accident, you want to say. This time it's on purpose. And who knows, you could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back up with you too after I had my own fun in the Max Lair. Go on then, enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal and all that. Okay. Oi. Look at this guy. What happened to him? Should I ask? The poor gentleman has been injured. After much kicking and screaming, I've brought him back here. Alright. It hurts. It ultra mega hurts. Nia, where's my darling Nia? Are you alright? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Is your daughter a roly-poly, sir? There we go, I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kick's got me feeling right again. Right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Nia? What should I say? Well, here's how it went. You don't say. So dear Nia set on staying away till she's had her fill at this Dynamax adventure stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends, working out the best itinerary I could for my Nia's sake. But I guess she's at that age when she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her into doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, Eric. My name's Peony. Wait, I've already told you so, haha. Then it's twice nice to meet you. If I mumble, guys, it's because it's pretty late at night and we're going for the long run on this one. You got Peony's lead card. Okay. Let's have ourselves such a smashing adventure that my dear Nia will be itching to join in the fun. Yes, let's. Now, that's an ultra mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. Wahaha. We're gonna have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided now then. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. Time for our strategic planning meeting for Peony's Adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say let us reconvene on postis? Ha, just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talk like that? Yeah, I didn't even get it. This guy's something else, nothing like Rose. Alright, at this point, I'm just gonna get out of here. And off he goes. So I'm assuming we have to follow him. Alright, so he went this way. So right now I'm just going to skip over them. Oh, look at that. See a Pokeball there. Freezington. The town that it's frozen. Hello, hello. What have we here? Another visitor. I am the mayor of this fair town of Freezington. I must say it's a surprise to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Well, yes. Never mind. It hardly bears asking. After all, there's a very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be a mere fairy tale. But since you've made your journey, I must offer you the Freezington specialty as a memento. Boat neck sweatshirt. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of a king of bountiful harvest. I'm afraid it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've got a fair number left over. The illustrations based on extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance, hence the unusual sized head. But we thought it might make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look at the statue by the fields in the center of our village. Okay. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it all for a stroll. Farewell for now then. So just like Isle of Armor, we can have them follow us. Here's Peony. He's waving hi to us over here. Alright, so check this out. It's a horse and what looks like the legendary Calyrex. Alright. Let's go follow Peony. Aha, there you are. This pokey little place will be our lodgings. Okay. But as of this moment, it's also something far more important, our base camp. I know, not much of a base camp is it? Still, we've got to give it a proper air of importance, haven't we? Now, enough faffing about Eric. Let me tell you what Peony Exploration Team is after. Around here, they've got a fair few strange and mysterious legends. For example, a huge-headed Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvests. Not to mention a massive red tree where legendary flying Pokemon gather. He seems very excited. And furthermore, these great hulking dot-faced giants that sleep in some ruins or something, etc. See what I mean? This place is just bursting with juicy legends. And we're not stopping until we found just how much truth they've got to them. And there you have it. We are the Peony Exploration Team. And that is our grand, noble, magnificent goal. Of course, if I had my way, I'd be doing this with my darling Nia. But who knows, they say even chancy meetings can lead to blissful friendships. He's a cheesy one, isn't he? So here's to a grand adventure, Expedition Chief Eric. Chief? Obviously. Look, what do you think would happen if the two of us went gallivanting off together? My dear Nia could come along for a grand emotional reunion and find this place empty. Just the thought of it. My own darling daughter sitting alone in this room pining for her papa. Gah, nope, not on my watch. I'll never let that happen. So I'll be the hold down the fort chief, which means you get the pleasure of being the expedition chief. Ha ha ha. Which brings me to this. Go on, have it. You've got an expedition uniform. I'm guessing it's that orange thing. Yep, there it is. Look at that, fits you like a glove. I brought some spare uniforms so my dear Nia would have a few to change into. So there's enough to give you one. And if you ever need to change or have a kit, by all means. Just heading over to the bedroom back here. I've got some different color scarves in there, so we'll switch it up if you fancy a bit more style. Here, have these two. Legendary Clue 1. And the key item. So, a clue about the King of Bountiful Harvests is written by Peony, and an old photo is attached to it. Alright, so this is the statue we saw outside. However, if you notice, it's missing the top stone that resembles the, I guess, the hat of the Pokemon. There's a fairy tale in Freezington about the legendary Pokemon known as the King of Bountiful Harvest. In the legends, the king is said to wear a massive crown on its head, but the wooden statue near the fields in the middle of the village shows no sign of the crown. Didn't we just see that on the table? I think we saw it on the table. Legendary Clue 2. The clue about the legend of giants. It's written by Peony and has unique drawings. So, far, far into giant's bed lies a temple where the giant of the stone sleeps. I'm guessing this is the Regis. On the temple's door are strange words. Let the Mun Chang One. The door remains firmly shut. Sunken in the side of snowslide slope lies a temple where the giant of ice sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. What together living style of snow? The door remains firmly shut. Near the green meets snow, on the giant's bed lies a temple where a giant of steel sleeps. On the temple's door are strange words. Let out, no, wake, giant eel. The door remains firmly shut. On the distant paths of 3-point paths lies a temple where two giants sleep. On the temple's door are strange words. Where door all be, and the door remains firmly shut. So I am going to say this is the Regis right here. The second clue is all about the Regis. Alright, legendary clue 3. A clue about the legend of bird Pokemon written by Peony. The bird Pokemon of legend. When the sun reaches its zenith, that shines directly down upon a great tree with leaves that seem to burn. It is there that the legendary wings come to roost. Alright, not a lot of clues there. So first off, why not have a look at the clue about the King of Bountiful Harvest? Seems like this king's bond with its loyal steed, or whatever you call it, run proper deep. So if I had to name this expedition, I'd call it The Sacred Bonds of Sovereign and Steed. There's a great big statue of it bang in the middle of the village, though its head isn't as massive as my notes. Alright, so there we have it. We are going to take a pause here for the next chapter. That was a lot of reading.